Welcome, Gemini singles, super singles, completely singles, totally singles. It's your end of October singles read. Meet the soulmate. I do have the heart spread up for those of you who think you have someone on your mind. Anyway, it's always on Tuesday. Gemini, Cancer. I also have the soul family reads, collective reads for whoever resonates. Please check it out at Terrence McKenna, Find the Others. More about manifestation, spirituality, not as much about specifically romance here. Here we're looking for a soulmate, and this is always positive reading simply because it asks the question, who's the right one for me? And just I'm going to shuffle, but Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Who is the Ace of Cups for me? So it's not really a triggery read, or not much of one. If you see a Three of Swords, no one's breaking up with you. I'm just looking for aspects of the emotional nature, and the intellectual nature, and the sexual nature, love and sexual / and lifestyle core values, I call it. 4 pillars. We'll use 2 cards for each of those, pull 8 cards. And try to get a beat on this person, personality, behavior of your person. I'm looking for stories that your person might tell. I'll get astrological signs, so let's take a look, placements for their planet. So I hope you're into astrology. Easy to get that now. You can get most of this with just simply the date of birth of the person. Let's see what we got here now. 4 Gemini singles up, popping time. It's the full moon in Aries, man. You know, what's Aries? Aries is like, just do it. What's the moon? Your feelings. I'm kind of feeling it. You know, you could get a little jumpy, man. A little jumpy. Okay, Knight of Cups in the top position. I'm going to take that with the Hermit. This is in their emotional position. A little bit I read conscious energy up top and unconscious below. Well, it's pretty fitting with the Hermit down here. Let me also go on here and look at their intellectual nature. The Moon on the top. And we're going to get the Page of Pentacles for the bottom. Moon to the top and the Page of Pentacles. They're Pisces Sun, I tell you. See the Sun in the intellectual position? Where I normally see it. I'm going to go with that. Thinking about their moon, it's obviously a fire moon. Could be any fire sign. What do you think about that? The moon's going to be in their Knight of Wands, and she's not hitting me right off the bat. What's hitting me here is your person's going to tell a story. This is in their emotional nature. There was someone in their life, it was a grandfather, I'm thinking mostly. Could have been a grandmother, could have been an uncle, not the bad uncle. This was someone that really had a huge influence on them. They're going to tell a story about them. And it kind of, they drew a lot from this person right here. This is in their bottom, their intellect here, Page of Pentacles. So I believe if they're honest, you know, I'm not saying they're not honest, but a lot of their core beliefs, we'll see that in the core values and outcome in the 4th column in a minute, is going to be that they got from this person. And you know, the thing about the Hermit, the main thing, the Hermit looks inside. The Hermit takes responsibility. Hermit's not a narcissist. You know, a narcissist doesn't go to caves, sit around, point finger at himself for years on end. So this was someone that they learned from, and formulated maybe some of their basic ideas and values even from this person. And so they would have been someone, I believe, that was solid, emotionally solid. I get the feeling like this is kind of like, you know, you maybe have seen this Hallmark movie where they're very wise and witty maybe, and they just have this kind of relationship. It's a mentor, but a loving relationship too. Parent-mentor relationship. I think that's going to stand out, something you're going to hear from them. I see them listening a lot too. Really listening. I had to go with a Sagittarius moon here. I may not think of it as a listener, but it's hungry for information. I see this person, as if this didn't happen. They're sitting at this older person's feet, their grandparent. They're just, it's just great. They're enthralled, and there's just such a strong connection. And I bet you, like in their synastry, it's like Jupiter on AC or something. It's like they just light each other up, and it's in a really genuine way, you know. It's not the Hallmark movie. It's a very genuine way. Another thing about Sagittarius moons are going to be very genuine, and it's quite a mixture to have. And I have a Sag Sun, a Cancer moon. To have a Sagittarius Sun and a Pisces moon, it's almost like you might be hurt by your own feelings, something like that. It's like if you might go, this person I'm thinking, I'm not sure if they would tell you this, they would articulate it, but they're definitely a listener. If you're on a date with them sitting, they're going to be the one listening most of the time. But it's like they can trigger themselves with their feelings. And so this person, like, they really don't like negative feelings. And they don't want to go there. Any of the scorpionic realm, it's good you're Gemini, typically it's not really associated with that energy. They'd be fine with that. Things of the mind with the Page of Pentacles. I think they have a busy mind. They have an intellectually curious, might have a young mind. So they're not someone that ever feels like they know it all. They're not someone that ever feels like they stop learning. They might be an autodidactic, this person. Let's look at their sexuality and their love nature. Here we go, Sag again, Temperance. How are we gonna get that in there? And we have the Page of Swords. This is in where I usually see the Venus and Mars energy here. So we know Sag Moon, Pisces Sun. Lifestyle, core values, 6 Pentacles. Okay. The 7 of Swords. This is going to seem strange, but this person, if they're not a detective, they would make the perfect detective. And like if you were to say that to them, just without even knowing them, just walk up and whisper in their ear, even if you're not a detective, you would make the perfect detective. They would be like, that's true, that's true. But I think they could be, I'm getting this Virgo energy too, just off of them. It's so, could be, their rising sign. There's something about them that they really notice details, and they really notice when things aren't fair. And you know what I thought of when I saw this? Here's what I thought of. What came in my head? Robin Hood. This is Robin Hood. I bet if you read Robin Hood, it would be like that. It's like take from the rich and give to the poor. Take from the rich and give to the poor. They could do something like social work, advocacy work. I think they have a good mind. They might well have an education. They're also, like I said, autodidactic. If they've got a Pisces Sun, they could have a Mars in Sag. If it's an early degree Pisces and late degree Sag. And that sure is feeling like an Aquarius Venus, though. I like this Aquarius Venus. And the Mars in Sag just going to be good for you in a sack. You usually see, other than that, with the first column, emotions usually relate to the sexual column and love nature. And that's where the fire is, emotionally. So you may find them most emotional. I'm not saying they're not emotional. You might find them, this is like, you might go like this, wow, for a Pisces, not that emotional. because you just expect to be so emotional. But when it comes to like the bedroom and even like matters of the heart, you know, romance, which you normally wouldn't associate with a Venus uh, in Aquarius, but my girlfriend has that. She's the most romantic woman I ever met in my life. I'm like, finally, a woman as romantic as me. Shocker. But, you know, is very loving in the Six Pentacles way. It's Robin Hood of love, the Venus, you know, in Aquarius. That's a Robin Hood of love. Actually, I'm a Venus Scorpio. What I don't like about that, I don't want you Venus and Aquarius people going around loving everybody as much as you love me. Damn it, I want you to love me more. I'm not saying it's mature or anything. It's just how it is. But this is someone that would really go around and love, you know, really it's got written all over him too. Just activist, some kind of activist that would have taken a stance and be trying to do fundraising maybe. This is someone that, I just got a weird thing. They could have started a investment fund that focuses on planet-friendly corporations. Something like that. If not, they should. That's the energy of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's Robin Hood, right? It's taken like this money. That's all in and being putting into investments. All just, what is it anyway? Bunch of zeros and ones is all it is. You know, and now it's like by doing this, maybe a little bit of that money gets to benefit, you know, some outstanding fledgling corporations and companies that are doing innovative things in terms of helping the environment and stuff. So I think that gives a pretty good idea here, Gemini. Let me know. This is not meant to be someone you already know, probably someone you're going to know in the future. So please get back to me when you meet them and go, whoa, whoa, I didn't believe it, but lo and behold, here's their chart, and they're just like you said. That's what I want to hear. Why not? Like, share, subscribe. Really, I need you to subscribe close to 1,000, and we'll do this live, and that'll be a hoot.